guys, this is Midmaster and welcome to Top 104. We're ready to end this. And by this, I mean the games I played 2015 and end it by is the Tops episode about this. Okay, so I think the enough said is enough said. That was weird. So here's the thing. I checked and I've only had 8 games that I actually played this year. And by that I mean the games that I've started playing this year. Of course, the whole no ports thing must still be applied, otherwise the Wii version of Pirate's Curse would be in this tops. However, because it's not the case, I'm gonna have to exclude it, which sucks. I really want to push Shantae somewhere on this list, but I can't. And because Half-Gene Heroes not gonna come out until hopefully next year, and also hopefully get freaking director's cut somewhere in there, but nope. So, what's left are these 8. So, let's just begin this. Okay, 8's technically a game, but not a game, because what the Nintendo Badge Arcade does is that it gives you, like, badges so you can slap it onto your 3DS at home theme and, you know, just decorate the 3DS, your 3DS home screen with, like, stuff. Which, by the way, is a cool idea. So that in itself is a cool idea. I like that cool idea. So you can put like Daisy, Wii Fit Trainer, and get a Callie in there. That's awesome. I can put it like I can always see them on my 3DS home screen. That's awesome. The game part of it is frustrating. It's a freaking crane game, which is, oh my goodness, so annoying because sometimes it works, sometimes like you want to get a certain badge, but then again some weird thing happens and it doesn't get the thing you want. Like if the crane actually goes like a way you don't want it to go, or if another badge gets in the way. Which really stinks. Like there's some badges that you can't get on one go, so you have to like find a way to get 2 goes on it, either by waiting for a free play and then get the practice free play, or someone get 2 practice free plays and then get the thing, or to pay for it, which is like it's a free to play thing, so you have to pay for every like 5 goes, I believe it's $1. And by the way, I actually have spent money on this, not really realizing what I'm really doing. So yes, I actually have wasted money on this thing, and that's mostly for Splatoon things, mostly just for like the Splatoon squids and stuff, even though I don't really use that much of them. So, and then once I realized, wait a minute, I think I'm losing a bit too much money on things I really don't care for, so I think I should just stop. And so just stopped. Although I did manage to get a lot of the badges I really do want, but like this one, like I think this one Toon Zelda that I could not get because it's really annoying. But they did manage to get some I actually do like. But yeah, it's really frustrating. This whole free to play thing. I mean, yeah, it don't work. I do work the power to get some more badges, but there are a lot of badges that are really like not cool. Like example, there was a 8-bit Zelda one where they put Japanese characters, and then from there I could tell, wait a minute, they don't bother to localize some of the badges, like the Japanese characters of, I think it's a secret, don't tell anybody. I forget. But it's just, no, come on, Nintendo, come on. I'm still waiting on Gardevoir though, so once Gardevoir shows up, I'm gonna pay money for Gardevoir because obvious reasons. Alright, so that's enough with this quote-unquote game. Let's go into actual games. Games that are games. Seven is Guacamelee Super Turbo Championship Edition. Man, I hope I said that correctly this fast in one go. Okay, so Guacamelee is a really cool beat 'em up Metroidvania. It's really cool, especially you get to play with bros, so you can play with 2 players. And the game's a lot better with 2 players. definitely worth playing 2 players for. And the cool thing is, like, you play as a guy, Juan, who wants to be a masked wrestler. Masked wrestling is cool, by the way. I don't watch masked wrestling, but yeah. And then he ends up dead. By the way, the whole dead part, that's actually the first part of the game, so no spoilers. And then you meet it with Tostada, which is there, really. But you get to play Tostada for the rest of the game, though, so you can just have one, let it get killed off by the the main villain, at his quest to marry El Presidente's daughter, which has no name, and then be the Lord of the Dead and the Living at the same time, because he can, because why not? And then play as the secondary character the rest of the game, because why not? So yeah. There's much to say about it, like, for example, all of the fourth wall breaks that are in some of the billboard and stuff. Yes, you use the D-O-D spelling! That should be the official spelling of dude. Oh. Really? Really? Like, are you kidding me? Really? Like, really? I know it's a Metroidvania, but come on! Press B when you hit a wall to go jump. Oh, so it's like a wall jump. Got it. Game, stop being self-aware! What? An axe? Game! This game's a Metroidvania. So, and this game clearly has, like, Metroid references all over it. Like, with the Chuzo statues and stuff. Notice we got, like, random stuff like Castle Crashers. Like, a little reference to that. And then this. Well, more not subtlety. Unfortunately, the guy actually made that song is dead. Then the combat is really interesting. Like, some things are really frustrating, like having to be an enemy's shield by using a very specific move. And then there's like one of the final bosses, or I think around the final bosses, who just exclusively just pulls out shield, so you have to use a specific moves every single time you try to hit it. It's annoying. But yeah, it's a really fun game. I think I've actually 100%ed it, because like, it's really hard to get to 100%. That being said, I really want a completionist to play that. It should be pretty fun for him. So that's it for Guacamelee. So let's move on. Six is Fox Racing Neo. This could be higher, if only for the fact that it's been quite recent. So yeah, that's actually quite a recent game. That thing is hard! This freaking game is hard! If the easiest setting of the game, I almost impossible for me to get the first place trophy. I think someone brother got managed to get a first place trophy somewhere, I forgot where. But I think it's the first cup. The first cup first tournament. But dang, this game's hard. To this day, I still haven't managed to beat the last cup in the last cup in the easiest difficulty. Oh, by the way, you can't just get to the first, second, third difficulties without beating the previous. So I can't unlock the middle difficulty because I need to beat all of the easiest difficulty. Okay, to put this perspective, if the easiest mode in the game, if the way to actually try, the most likely way to win is online. So therefore, the easiest setting is online because it follows the slowest setting. If online is easier than the main game, then something is really wrong with the difficulty spikes. Cause the AI is just too good. I mean, there are games with terrible AI, but with the game's good, like Hyrule Warriors. It's so much fun. But then there's games like this where the AI is near perfect. Like, it's near perfect even when you're starting out the game. Come on, cut me a break. At least there's one difficulty. Like, cut me a break. But what I'm seeing, it is selling well for an indie title. So so I really want to, whenever I get a chance, try to do online. I just hope it's not too late because I'm still trying to make January Mario Kart month. So I really want to get that done. Hopefully at the end of January, or whenever I'm actually free to do it. because stuff. So yeah, Fast Racing Neo. It's a really good. The game itself is fine. Like the game itself is fine. Like some of the tracks are so cheap, it's crazy. But the game itself is pretty good. The controls are decent for a hard racer. And then the settings are okay. The mechanic of switching phases to go do a speed boost on some of them, they're pretty good. Some of the tracks are really brutal and really cheap. They require like almost perfect knowledge of it. But once they have perfect knowledge of it, there's no mini map. And I know they're gonna make an update to bring a mini map, but come on now, we need like with no mini map, it's really hard to tell. But yeah, this game is really difficult just for the sake of being difficult. By the way, Nintendo, I don't know how if Nintendo's watching this. I'm pretty sure they won't. But if someone Nintendo is watching this, get F-Zero back and make developers of this game develop F-Zero. Because if these guys can develop an F-Zero like game, they're sure they can handle the real fit, like the OG hard racer like F-Zero. So yeah, give Shinen F-Zero. They'll do freaking wonders. As long as that a bit less difficult than GX. Cause sheesh. Number 5, Pokemon Rumble World. This is not going to be the that previous one's not the last free-to-play thing, and this one's not going to be the last two. And the fact that I said it means that you know what's going to be up next. But Rumble World. The best thing about the fact that it's free-to-play is that it's free-to-play. However, it doesn't have to be, because the cool thing about it is that the free-to-play part of the game, which are the Poké Diamonds, one, like, you do sometimes encounter them, like if you do like street passes, I think you do street passes or spot passes, like whenever you get visitors on. When you go to the areas, you'll slightly occasionally encounter them, and they'll have a chance to drop Poké Diamonds for you. You can get like 90 pretty easily. Well, not easily, it'll take a while, but you can get like 50, 60, 70, like without really much effort, without realizing you're playing a free-to-play game. Or you can just go straight up buy. I don't know what the full price of getting 3,000 Poké Diamonds is, but once you get 3,000, buy 3,000 Poké Diamonds, there will be a way. They'll unlock a mining area, so you can get like 20 free Poké Diamonds per day, and that's awesome because it effectively removes the free-to-play part. So if you basically buy at full price, what they call it full price, the free-to-play is gone. Heck, to the point that Japan, like at this time, Japan's getting a physical copy of this game, meaning a full retail copy. Therefore, that you can just buy it and have it physical and not worry about the free-to-play part at all. That's cool. Now the reason why I didn't put it higher is that despite me, I like Pokemon Rumble on OG Wii, but the problem is that one, like it has like Pokemon Rumble originally has good multiplayer. Like you have like two like up to 4 people playing on a stage at once, and then the stages, right? And the pretty good stages. They have different ranks of stages, but in here it's stupid. Like and then I don't know about Pokemon Rumble Blast or whatever the Japanese / European version of that name's called, but 3DS one. Like, the reason why I didn't bother playing it is because it doesn't have multiplayer. I mean, yes, it has multiplayer, but you need another 3DS for need a 3DS and another copy of the game for it, which is stupid. I didn't buy Pokemon Rumble U because Pokemon Rumble U. Why would I want that game? It's literally everything wrong with Pokemon Rumble. And then Rumble World, which makes it's still no multiplayer, but it's like free to play, so it's all right. But Rumble World, even though it has no multiplayer, it's still good for free to play, so it's pretty good. That's pretty much it. It's pretty good. Four is Pokemon Shuffle. Okay, but now I really something else despise about Shuffle is that the game is the free-to-play model forces you to play a quick in short in bursts, but you have to return in bursts. Cause the free-to-play gimmick of this game, which is the hearts, they recharge every half an hour. Okay. However, they have a maximum of 5 hearts. You get a maximum of 5 hearts per day. Oh no, not 5 hearts per day. You get a maximum of 5 hearts. So therefore, every 2.5 hours, you gotta go keep playing. Otherwise, if you keep it longer, then you won't get any more hearts. Which means that you have to keep playing every so often. To the point that according to my 3 years, I've clocked 100 hours of this thing. So that's a lot. But the reason why I continue playing Pokemon Shuffle is because the game itself is good. Like, I like the way I like that puzzle game, like the way this puzzle is. Granted, like I tried like Puzzle and Dragons demo, and I really kind of want to play that game. However, it accidentally to shuffle. It's like a standard match 3. But I like the game of Shuffle, where like you go match Pokemon and they do some Pokemon like type advantages, disadvantages, and they have different effects. See, I like that. If that was the free-to-play game, I'd totally buy it. Like, for real. I'd totally buy it if it wasn't free-to-play. Like, free-to-play. But the problem is that it's free-to-play. And unlike Pokemon Rumble World, there's no way to un-free-to-play it. If you know what I mean. Like, so it's like it's more a standard free-to-play thing, in which, like, oh, you buy jewels, and those jewels are to, yeah, the gimmick is jewels, not hearts. You buy the jewels with the free-to-play thing, and those jewels convert into hearts or coins, and the coins do some effects like disruption delay, which delays any Pokemon's disruptions for a good while, or Mega Start, where you Mega Evolve immediately. But yeah, the thing that there's no way to un-free-to-play it, to the point that's on mobile now. And there's some slight changes in the mobile version than 3DS version. So yes, even though like you said up here the Nintendo hasn't gone mobile for a while, but Pokemon's already gone mobile. So and Pokemon's kind of semi-independent Nintendo. So yeah, so this is kind of a way to say the Pokemon Company can do whatever the heck it wants, without Nintendo's permission. But that to the point that it's gone mobile before Nintendo themselves have. But yeah. The point is that Shuffle is it's just really annoying, like, if you think about it. But, once I started playing it, it was pretty fun. Okay, so for the 3 and 2 slots, those are really hard to do, because, like, I want to put one over the other, but I can't. Because, like, I don't know, I like them both more or less equally. Like, I like them both equally for different reasons, though. I mean, one's really good single player, and the other one's basically a pretty good multiplayer. But I really can't decide between the two, because they also had decent good for single and multiplayer aspects. But I just have to go for a third slot. It just has to be this one. So here's the 3 slot. My boy Runbow! I freaking love Runbow. Okay, so we actually are on the point where these are the games that I really do love from this year. And Runbow is 3rd slot. So yeah, Runbow is an indie game. It's like platformer racing. That's just the best way to describe it. It's like you're doing platforming stuff. However, the multiplayer wants you also race toward your trophy, or you battle out somehow, or do King of the Hill sort of thing. So I like the multiplayer options for Runbow, or the local multiplayer options for Runbow. Because I remember the time where I had me, bro, and 4 friends. I know I said this before, but me, bro, 4 friends, like we're just sitting down playing. Like I made them play Runbow for the first time, and they loved it, even though bro was completely destroying everyone. So yeah, Runbow's a really fun game. Let's consider to everyone I know that Runbow is instant fun. It's like the game is simplistic enough so anyone can get it on one try. But you have to know when to do certain moves. You have to know when to jump or when to do the third jump or the dashing attack. So it's like a really good simplistic game. Really simplistic platformer. And the cool thing about it is that developers 13AM Games, well, one, they used this to follow me on Twitter, which is pretty nice. Too bad they have since got off of it. Sucks. But what's cool is that not only do you get to play as your generic male and female like characters, which themselves can change color to different colors like pink and purple, yellow, etc. And then outside, along with that, you can change to different costumes like pirates or robbers. No, not robbers. Like prison inmates, skeletons, and also the really fun stuff. But you could also play as some indie characters from other games. Like you can play as Gunvolt. That's cool. You can play as I think it's Zeo Drifter, which I think is my brother's dude. You get to play as characters I never heard of before. You get to freaking play as Shovel Knight. For people who love Shovel Knight, Shovel Knight is in this game. He's like not only Shovel Knight in this game, he's like the first third-party character in freaking Rainbow, which is pretty neat. I might never played Shovel Knight, but I guess I could say I have played a game with Shovel Knight in it. And the cool thing is that while Shantae's still on Rumble, by the way, hashtag Shantae for Rumble, since Smash is still into the thing. Come on, guys. I know you guys want to have Shantae in the game. Well, just give Talks the way forward. It's a thing. Put in your next patch, because I know you're gonna put your next patch. So push Shantae in Rebel. But other than that, so remember in the 7th slot, I mentioned a game called Guacamelee. So, guess who's also in Rumbo? The main 2 characters from Guacamelee! That's awesome! I get to play as my main masked wrestler, Juan, and my fashionably favorite character in Guacamelee, Tostada, even though she doesn't really do much, but still like Tostada. I like the design Tostada, even though, like, Juan's like my main masked wrestler, man. So, that is cool. Also, my favorite character in freaking Rumbo is the main villain, mostly because she looks cool. I like the design of the main villain. And then there's the music. The music in Rumble is pretty cool. A lot better than everything else below this list. And yeah, and then there's Bohemians, which I don't even go to how hard it is, but yeah, Rumble, instant fun. I'll tell you now, Rumble is instant fun. Like, I can say the Hyrule Warriors so many times, that's so much fun, but Rumble is instant fun. I don't have a clip for instant fun, but you get the idea. Next. And the other game on that list, I don't know what to put 3 or 2, is Splatoon. Okay, so what can I say about Splatoon that like everyone I've ever seen ever hasn't already said about it? I mean, the concept is amazing. The concept is cool. The settings are cool. The gameplay is cool. The single player is cool. The different ways to play the game, as in the different weapon types, those are cool. Even like the whole, the game is centered upon 2 characters. The game is centered upon Callie Marie, one of my squid waifu, so that's saying a lot. But yeah, the game is like amazing, and I could tell you about how it's the first Nintendo IP in 14 years. How I could probably say like how to play the game, but you probably already playing the game. Even Bless is playing the game, and he hadn't had a Wii U until like a few weeks ago. So that's saying a lot. To even people that hadn't had a Wii U when this game was released are already playing it. So yeah, Splatoon is a good game. Like, it's really, really good. It's a good game. I mean, sure, I have an endless supply of Smash and Pokemon replays, and I'm still trying to play as much Mario as possible, but Splatoon always has a reason for me to play it. Mostly due to Splatfest and just timing in general. But anyway, that's Splatoon. Not much more to be said. It's just Splatoon. But now you're wondering, what's number 1 then? Since 1, I do not own Mario Maker, so So I don't own, yes, I played Mario Maker, but I have not owned it, so I can't count on this list. If I get Mario Maker in 2016, I'll consider putting on this list, but I consider putting on next year's list, but I don't have that. What about other games? I still have not owned Shovel Knight, nor do I want to. There's still some games that it'd be cool to have to start playing, but I don't have it. So what's left? Well, let's just say the last game is the game I played the most on 2015. Here it is. Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Whoa, this game. Just whoa, this game. Okay. Now, there's a lot. I have a lot to say about Monster Hunter, but at the same time, there isn't. Now, I don't remember when I started playing Monster Hunter, and it's only really just now that I've stopped. Like, even though it's like a ton of fun, however, once you get everything you want in Monster Hunter, you're done. So according to my 3DS's activity log, I started playing Monster Hunter on March 25th, and since then I have gotten, get this, 577 hours and 54 minutes, and that is my second longest playing game I've played on my 3DS, behind Pokemon X with 610 hours and 28 minutes. So that's saying a lot. I played this game for 577 hours. That's a lot. I think it's more than Hyrule Warriors. So that's saying a lot. I played this game for a lot, like almost 3 times as long as 3 Ultimate. Cause like with 4 Ultimate came 3DS, I have to continue playing it because it's a really good game. Like, for 3 Ultimate, I just stopped after a while. I stopped after a while. Just, like, it got me uninterested pretty quickly. But for 4, there's so much I can do. There's really a lot I can do in 4 Ultimate. So I did. So yeah, I can't even say, like, the gameplay. You just, hey, you get your equipment, fight a monster. You can fight monsters with your friends and sort of thing. That's pretty awesome. Or can you do single player missions, which I have done all of, by the way. So I've done all of the single player missions. Unlike in 3 Ultimate, where I barely scratched the surface of it once I hit I rank. Yeah, I've done all of it. Got through really cool stuff. Heck, even during the last bits of 4 Ultimate, I found a way to get the custom quest things going. So that was pretty like fun. Just do some custom quests. Heck, and you could get some gear you couldn't have earlier, or a difficulty doing so earlier. But yeah, Monster Hunter is an addicting game. It just is. I can't explain why. It just is. And a lot more than Animal Crossing apparently, since I play a lot more in Animal Crossing. So yeah, I don't know if Monster Hunter Cross will be on the West, or if they're gonna do what they did with 4 Ultimate and just like get an updated version and release that to the West, like they did with 4 Ultimate. That'll be fun. I'll probably clock in 600 hours for all I know on it. But yeah, Monster Hunter, you are my game of the year 2015. So that is all for Tots 104. Hopefully I get to play more games next year, or 2016, which is this year. So we'll just see. See you guys later for 105, whatever that's gonna be.